Hi everybody, it's Emily from Vintage Polka Dot Shop, and I have not been on YouTube in quite a while. Things have been a little crazy around here. So I have a sale, as you can see. It says June 30th. Tonight is the 29th. As soon as this video uploads and posts and I get these listings that you're going to see that I'm going to share with you up and listed, I'm going to turn on the sale. So for you late birds or you people here on the Pacific Coast, I guess you get a head start. So there's that. It's if you buy 2 or more items, you'll get 15% off your total order. And it can be, you can buy 3, 4. If you come back during the weekend, I'm trying to list, I need to get like, I don't know, I think another 15 items listed to reach my goal. So if you come back, like let's say you buy 2 items on Friday, and then you come back on Sunday and you buy 1 more item, if you put a note in there, I can't guarantee it, and you have to do it before I ship it, because once I ship it, there's no discount. I can try to like give you a refund. So it's not a guaranteed thing, but I'm usually pretty good about it, especially if you put a note. But once your order has shipped, then like if your first order has shipped, I hope this is making sense. If you're not sure, just ask me a question. Just shoot me a combo and we can have a talk. Okay, so in other words, I need to be able to combine them all in one box for you to get the discount. Okay, dokie. So 2 or more items, 15% off. And the first thing I have to share with you, there's lots of coffee dye goodness, is I had a request from Joy. Hi, Joy. For some coffee dyed book pages. And she asked me a long time ago. And by the way, Joy, if you're watching this, I look at your messages. I made you a special listing for it. So in this pack are, you know what? I don't remember. I should have looked it up. There's a lot of paper. So let me give you, this is an example. Of course they will all be, everybody gets pages from the same books, but of course each thing's going to look different. If it's got illustrations, the illustrations are going to be different. So we have little itty bitty Bible thing pages. Oh wow, I'm really with it tonight. Dictionary pages, and these have all been coffee dyed by me. Antique German book pages. Reader's Digest pages, more dictionary pages. And as you can see, some are really subtle in their dyeing because I did this over a period of time, so it's like my paper. And then some are going to be a little bit more grubby. This is like, we've got some pages like poetry and fiction in here. Let me see if I can get through this. Oh yeah, Childcraft. Oopsie. And that paper is thicker and heavier, and it's not really glossy, but it has a little bit of a sheen. So we got Childcraft, encyclopedias, French textbook. So this is if you speak English and you want to learn French en France. We got French. We got, this is from the White House cookbook. And, quote book. I thought those would be fun. I just took out, so everyone's going to be random. But, I love how the pages came out. It's not a very old book. I think it's from the 90s. But I also thought on some of them it might be fun to cut out and use like in collage and everything. Let's see, it says, I will take some savage woman, she shall rear my dusky race. I don't know. Ibid, so it must be from a play. Here we go. Never do today what you can put off till tomorrow. I'm the queen of that one. So, several pages of that. And there's details in the listing, all of this. It didn't have a cover or anything, a book about Christopher Columbus. And it was quite old too. I don't know how old it was, probably early 1900s. Nice weight on the paper. These are from a dictionary, like the back part of a dictionary. More dictionary. This is like a book on it's not commercial administration, but like if you worked for the city or the state, I can't remember which. But anyway, it's typed, so I thought that was fun to have a different font. Oh yeah, and then everybody gets some of these. Of course, these are all going to be different. These are, it's from a book about wildflowers. It's actually not that old of a book, but it died wonderfully. And then this is a Dover clip art book on animals. So everybody gets a nice selection of critters. And then last but not least, a section from an old, I think it's from like the 40s, like a hunter's encyclopedia. And I thought it had some fun maps and illustrations and everything. So I just thought that would be fun to use in journals and collage and all that good stuff. Hold on, I'm going to slip it in this bag. So, because otherwise, you know, they're all going to fall all over the floor. Oh, I can't do it quickly. So I guess I won't be sticking it in the bag. Maybe I'll stick it off camera here.
I'm not sure I understand.
Shh, that's my watch. Okay, next we got some fabric. So this one's a 1/2 yard of ticking. Nice and grubby, sun-dried. So I have 3 bundles of that. And I don't remember how much I have of, this isn't really, I'm trying to remember if this was muslin or just some, what happened was last year I got a lot of fabric dyed and I never got around to listing it. So I thought I would start with the old before I started with the new because it's summer. So it's, oh, I remember this is, I think I got this at an estate sale or something, and it's, the weight of it is kind of like when you get those old cloth flour sacks or like the flour sack towels at the grocery store or, you know, like Walmart or whatever. But this was yardage, and I had coffee dyed it, and look how wonderful it is. And I think I had quite a bit of it. So I think there's quite a few here. And so it's not muslin, but it's a nice lightweight cotton, and all the wrinkles are free. I do not charge you extra for wrinkles. I just feel like if I was to iron these things, I would have to charge you so much more. And I'd rather keep it reasonable, especially since it's got to ship in the mail and everything. I wonder if I can put this in here quickly. And then I have one more fabric item that I want to share you. I can't remember how many of these I had, but I think there were definitely more than 3. Okay, so I got those 2 goodies. I'll put them over here. Oops. And then this, I did cut apart a lace. I coffee dyed this last summer too, and it's just a vintage lace tablecloth. And the and you know, it had stains and stuff, so that always is nice to coffee dye because then it just kind of adds to the character. So there are 3 of these, so there's 3 corner pieces. One of them had a great big hole, so of course I didn't list that because, you know, who wants a giant hole? And that always makes nice thank yous. I can cut it up. So, and they have this kind of edge here with the little loops and everything, and it is scented. I can still smell it even though I did it last year. I don't know what it is. It's like a bakery, like, you know, think cookies or muffins or something mixed with coffee. So there's that. All right, so that's what I have for fabric. And I want you guys to know too that I have been listing hard all week and I haven't posted anything on, you know, I'm going to be a little closer, so don't get nauseous. Hold on. That's a little far away for my short little arms. So be sure to, you know, just really shop my store. I have, currently I have over 200 listings. And I still have things to restock and add to it. And then I have this awesome, look at this, 1940 Burpee Seeds catalog. It's not in the best shape. You know, it's got tears, it's got rusty staples, and then the rusty staples, like the paper stuck to it, and I couldn't even show this in the photo. I was trying, but it has like a hole, and it's got a couple little, like, you know, it's got some condition issues, but it still has the envelope, which needs to be steamed. Oh nope, it opens. And it has a couple of full color pages. But it just is absolutely fun. So much fun to look at. And then, and the back is color, and it still has, you know, the order forms back here. It's an order form, I guess. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. You know, a little bit of moth action or something. So, there's that one. And then the other thing I had to share that was, I just thought this book, see, it doesn't look like much. I even marked some of the pages. It doesn't really look like that much from the outside. I mean, it looks like a cool early 1960s sewing book, but I just really liked the illustrations. Matter of fact, they kind of remind me of the Better Homes and Gardens book I just listed today. I listed one of the 5-ring binders that's the Better Homes and Gardens one, and there's a very similar illustration style, but this book is got tons of them, and I just keep thinking it would be fun to cut these ladies out. You could color them. I mean, there's just a ton in here. And see, we've got like the fitting ones, and even though this is like early 60s, the artwork was definitely from before then. I mean, it's just a fabulous book, and I just thought someone out there would have a lot of fun. Hold on a second. Cat, what are you doing, Cat? What are you doing, Cat? Look at that. So isn't that a fun book? I just thought someone out. Look at that. Look at her hat. Oh my gosh. Well, this is wrong. This is right. This is wrong. If you're a tall one. Oh yeah, you don't want to make yourself taller. Oh, children. I mean, it's just a fun book. I think it would be fun to really flip through and look at. Look at these great illustrations. Oh, I love it. So anyway, I gotta stop. I gotta move on to the next things because I don't know how long this video is gonna take to upload. And it's already 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or whatever. So I am not an even person. It's just been a crazy day. Took my mom out for dinner tonight. These I won't open, but I just want to do a quick little, or I won't open this one. I also put together packs of index cards where half of them are the lined and some of the red blood you'll see in the pictures, and then the other half are blank on both sides. These are always fun to have. Great way to add to your stash. So this is like a restock. I've had these before. And then it takes me a long time to accumulate enough, oops, piece of paper there, of like these big ones to do it. So you get a little coffee dyed, like, what is that, acetate ribbon, like for floors. And so you get the 3x5, is it 4x6, and 5x8, is that right? Well, it's in the listing. And they all have lines, and some of them they bled, and they're all blank on the other side. But just a really fun little stash builder. And then, try not to take too long here, guys. I came up with a variety pack of kind of, there's letterhead in here, and I'll show you. And then there's like advertising notepad, paper and stuff. I just think it's really fun to add this kind of thing to my journal. I feel like adding something that's like, I don't know, is it real junk or just kind of has something to it, adds a uniqueness to it and an authenticity. I can't talk. So I guess I really won't show all the things because there's pictures in the listing and I don't want to take too long. They're definitely different ages. The you know, but everybody gets the same like thing. Most of them I think are from the 70s and the 80s. And then there's this awesome letterhead where they were the, hold on a second, the cat's chewing. Say hello, Olive. So we get this cool letterhead, and it's Mayfair is the phone number. And then there's this one for an accountant here in Salem, and it's old enough that the phone number only has 5 digits. So I just thought these would be really fun to add to a journal, to sew in and everything. So just a fun little collection, add some variety. I also really like these. I shared, I use these in my Dick and Jane, and they're for, you know, first teacher to fill out. It's got the milk count and the absentees. So I just thought that was fun. So I think I made 6 packs of these, but I've been working on this for like 2 weeks. I meant to do this video like last week and things kept happening and it just, this just didn't happen. And then I thought, oh, I'm so close to the 4th and I was going to do a sale on the 4th of July. So let's just do it now. And then this one is a pack, more coffee dyed. And it's a variety pack. And so you get a sheet of, they're different ones. I mean, you get more than one, obviously, of coffee dyed business cards. And there's more than that in here. I guess I should show you first. So those business cards, there are these really cool, like index, Rolodex cards. And did I grab the ones I tore out? Well, there's photos of them in the listing. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to get this done quickly. So I don't know, can you see it's got the little punch outs to go in your Rolodex, and it's got the little tab there. So you get those, and then Rolodex cards that you can run through your printer. I mean, that's what they're designed for. Can you see that? And that's like the normal size. And then there's a pack here with like the bigger size. They look like that. They're Avery laser rotary card, and they're about that big. So what's that, like 3x5 or index card size? And there's 3 per page on that one. And then and then I had a couple left, so I added some here. These are I've had them before, the card catalog cards that came in a sheet so the librarian could run them through the printer or type on them easier. And you get 3 per page. And I was kind of thinking, like with the business cards and the Rolodex cards, I've seen a lot of people lately like just do like the stamping like a masterboard, and you just get out like your cool Tim Holtz stamps and then cut it apart. The other thing I was thinking would be cool, I mean, you could run them through the printer and just print like vintage wallpaper on it, and then you've got these nice little rectangles. But I was thinking these would be great for clusters. They're such a nice size. Or, you could staple your things here and then put like maybe a Tracy label or stamp a word. I just thought there were a lot of possibilities for these, and they were fun to copy dye. So I know that total there's 20 sheets in here. And I think I have 5 available, I think. And then I also put together, because I was working in my office / laundry room, and I wanted to clear out more space for listing. So I needed to lighten up all my children's dictionaries. So I think there's over 35 pages here. There's probably closer to 40, and they're all vintage children's dictionaries. Some from the 60s to like the early 80s. So you get a couple sheets that are these really simple ones with just a picture and the word. And of course, these are going to vary from pack to pack. And I'm just going to grab them at random. And so they all have these great, most of them are illustrated like this. And then there's some that are like for older kids. But I mean, I just think that's the quality of the illustrations on these are fantastic. So there's that. And then there's this one, I think is the one that's kind of from the 60s with the brown. It doesn't have quite as many illustrations, but they're still really cool. And then, or was it this one? I don't remember, but it might be, oh yeah, that's definitely, might even be the 50s, judging by the artwork. And the paper is very yellowed and very aged. This is a good one. Display. What's this window? Display. So, there's that. And then we got these with the pictures to one side, and of course they all have torn edges. These are actually from 3 different dictionaries, but because they're and they're different editions, but because they're like the same time period and the same illustrator, they kind of look like they're all from the same one. And And they just, oops, they have really cool, I'm not necessarily into this kind of 70s. I don't always do like the 70s artwork. I should be looking at one, but I just really like these. And it's probably because I had a dictionary very similar to this as a kid, so I have a little bit of, but they're just really engaging, charming illustrations. And some of these have really, when you get your pack, I mean, they're just fantastic. Let's see here. I love this one for Disappointed. She has her ball and it's raining. And I think, you know, I don't know. I just really, this dad is having a great time. Look at that. I mean, it's just great. And then these are the same publisher that does Dr. Seuss, but I can't remember. And I thought these would be fun to use as journaling cards. Cut them out, glue them on cardstock, sew around them, and you're golden. I mean, you don't have to, of course, but so you guys get the idea. Lots of great illustrations in different styles. Here's Richard Scarry. Can't go wrong with him. He's a classic for a reason. So anywho's, so I said, I think there's almost 40. And I think I put 35 plus, but there's, I'm pretty sure it's like closer to 40. But sometimes I prefer to round down. I like a nice even number, and like something like 38 or 37 is not a nice even round number. So there's that. And then we're almost there, guys. I had this old typewriting tablet. It's not full. I counted about 50 pages. And towards the front, I think you can kind of see that it's yellowed. But because the cardboard is not acid-free, when you get to the back, it's a lot more yellowed. And I think it's fun. I mean, I like to mix in the yellowed paper with my older papers and my coffee dyed papers, just to add a different shade. And this has a really nice feel. It's nice and smooth and everything. So I thought that would be fun for somebody to add to their stash. As I said, it says 100, but obviously you saw that some of it had been used. So it's 50 sheets, I think is what I counted. So we got an old typewriter tablet. And then I also dyed, I grabbed 2. Whoops. Well, 2, but I have more than 2 listed. I also, since I was copy dyeing book pages, these are from 2 different music books. One's on opera, and then the other was Chopin, I think, or and I'm not gonna take them out of the ribbon, but you know, it's my coffee dyeing on this really nice weight music paper. I like the opera ones because they have this pretty calligraphy. And then they all come wrapped in the acetate, or is that what it is? Acetate ribbon that I coffee dyed. I thought that was just pretty, so why not? Why not make it look pretty for you guys? Get yourself a little present in the mail. And oh boy, we're almost done. Almost done. A little bit more coffee dyeing. I coffee dyed, I don't know if I need to get out of the package, 20, there's packs with 20 slides. The color, I use scraps so that each background will be different, but so you know what slides look like, and they have, and some of them have writing on them, but they took the coffee really, really well. Very cool to use. And then I wanted to mention, I have lots of paper in my shop. But because it's summer and things are drying really well and I've been working hard, I'm going to have 4 packs of 150 sheets, which saves you, I think, before the sale, like $4, I think, or $3. So not a ton, but everything adds up, especially once you add the sale price to it. And then I also listed today, I think 4 packs of 25, or is it 20? I don't remember, but smaller packs. And then of course I have lots of 50 and 100 packs. So great time to stock up on your coffee dyed paper for the fall, for your fall crafting. Or for those of you who live where it's really hot and you want to stay inside and craft, a really good time to stock up. So let me see. Did I cover everything? I will be stocking and restocking over the next couple days. And then, of course, I have more to list. And, oh, and also everything that's ordered, the things that were ordered Wednesday and so far today will go out tomorrow, Friday. Things that are ordered during the sale will begin shipping on Monday. Then Tuesday is a holiday, so then I will finish shipping things out on Wednesday. If you want me to hold your things till Wednesday, so like in case you want to come back and see if there's something, just let me know. I have no problems waiting till Wednesday to ship, but I will need to get everything shipped out by Wednesday. I don't like to have things hanging over my head. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully there's lots of things here to tempt you and you go, ooh, I love a sale. So just remember, it starts now till July 4th, and it'll be 15% off your total of 2 or more items. Have a great weekend and happy Independence Day, everybody. Bye.